It's been a difficult season for Jurgen Klopp, at arguably his most difficult since arriving, yet calls for the German to leave the club aren't overly strong. Klopp won't be sacked, given all he's done for the club, but that doesn't mean he wouldn't walk away should things get worse, as he did at Borussia Dortmund. However, that's also considered unlikely at present. Nevertheless, should Klopp decide to leave Anfield after nearly 8 years, then former Arsenal player Charlie Nicholas has suggested a wildcard option for it to take a look at. Writing in his column for the Nicholas has suggested current Celtic boss Ange Postecoglou as a candidate to possibly replace Klopp in the near future. Gets double Jude Bellingham transfer boost alongside real interest in $103 million. Star departing data head who recommended Jurgen Klopp has already settled FSG sack. Truth, I hate to say this, but Ange Postecoglou would be an ideal fit for. I just hope current incumbent Jurgen Klopp doesn't leave the manager's post anytime soon, wrote Nicholas. I know the fans don't want Klopp to go, but what if he decides he's had enough? I'd be shocked if the German left before the end of the season, but there could change in the summer or if the club is bought over. The prospect of new ownership still looks relatively distant. Equally, any prospective buyer would surely make it the first priority to keep Klopp on board. But in the event that a change was made at, Nicholas explained why Postecoglou would be likely to come into the frame. Put it this way, it would be a bigger surprise if the Aussie was not considered by the Anfield board. Could Postecoglou become reality? The 57-year-old will have ambitions as well after successful club stints in Australia, Japan as well as with the Socceroos national team. I know Postecoglou is building something special at Celtic, but I do think, the team he supported growing up, would have too great a pull for him. If they were to search for a new manager, then surely Postecoglou would have to come into the equation. Postecoglou would indeed be a bold choice from should Klopp leave, but with the minimal impact Steven Gerrard made when taking the leap from Rangers to Aston Villa, it's doubtful whether would seriously consider going down a similar path and hiring a manager from the Scottish. But should Postecoglou take a smaller job in England first and succeed, then he could become a very realistic option for. He is certainly impressing north of the border, and he could be a wildcard pick to keep an eye on, particularly if Klopp stays put for another few years yet. Go deeper, just got new candidate to replace Jurgen Klopp as wildcard. FSG call could pay off. Jurgen Klopp no longer has Luis Diaz transfer block as should seek ideal Fabinho heir. I went to Dortmund to watch Jude Bellingham and returned even more desperate for transfer.